Hello, this is Boyd McLean with NotesCreateCashflow.com, and it's going through some very hard economic times. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is being proactive. If you hold notes, or you're a landlord, or you have borrowed money from people for investment purposes, or you own an Airbnb, you need to be proactive. Don't bury your head in the sand. There's a lot of people out there that are running scared and they're not using common sense. If you've got notes, then what you need to do is, if you feel you may be having problems with some people paying on their notes, communicate with them now. Let them know that you realize that it's hard times. Don't give them an excuse of why they shouldn't pay, but you have to have an understanding of their situation. For instance, if you have a note and the people that have been paying on it aren't able to have both parents work, only one can work, the other has to stay home with the kids, then you know there's going to be a problem. So what you need to do is to reach out to them and let them know that you're there to assist and to work with them. It's the same as if you're a landlord. You're going to have some problems. People are not going to pay because they don't have jobs. The other thing is, you can't take the attitude, oh, well, I'll evict them. Well, guess what? The courts right now won't allow you to evict anybody in many states. And so what happens is evictions are piling up. So if you were to file an eviction, there's some states, there's as much as a 3 to 4 month waiting period. The same with foreclosures. So here again, you can't have that attitude. You've got to get in there and say, okay, I've got to work with these people as best I can. And some of you are going to go under. It's just reality. You went out there and you took on too much debt, and now you're not going to be able to cover it. So what you should do is get together with your financial advisor or attorney to see what you can do to save as much as the ship as possible, so to speak. If you have borrowed money from people as an investor to come in on deals, then what you need to do is contact them, stay in contact with them, and let them know what's going on. Don't have some surprise come up when you know ahead of time that you may have some issues. Let them know, hey, I'm going to have some issues. This is what the issues are, and I will keep you abreast of what's going on. But let them know. Don't pull any surprises out at the last minute. I've had that happen to me recently. I was able to recover, but I didn't appreciate the fact that the person knew they were going to have problems and didn't tell me. I had to find out about it myself. Here again, many of you operate Airbnbs. Now, I'm not talking about an Airbnb in your home, but if you went out and you bought a property or you leased a property that's not connected to your home and you're using it as an Airbnb, you're going to have problems. I saw yesterday in the news that Airbnb, depending on what part of the country you're in, they have between 20 and a 90% reduction in their bookings. And I also saw yesterday the Marriott Corporation, they're going to be laying off over 10,000 employees. And in some cases, their properties, they're mothballing them because they don't have enough guests to justify keeping the doors open. So they're also taking certain floors of hotels and cutting them off, just closing them completely because they can't justify the expense of keeping them open. And this is a big corporation that's been around for almost 100 years, and they're having problems the same as anybody else in the hospitality industry. So what you need to do is, whether you're a note holder, a landlord, an investor, or an Airbnb, you need to be proactive, work with all the people involved, and reach out to them with a conciliatory attitude so that you can get through these hard times. And it's not going to happen overnight. These hard times are going to be around. It just didn't start. The government has been running a deficit for years, and the dollar is not worth very much. And so what's going to happen is we're going to have quantitative easing. The government's going to be printing more money, and eventually we're going to have super inflation. So Get in there, take assessment of your situation, and do the best you can. Thank you. Again, this is Boyd McLean, NotesCreateCashflow.com. Hello, this is Boyd McLean again. I hope you enjoyed this video. We put a lot of information here that causes everything in your life to get better. If you'd like us to notify you every time we put up a video, hit the subscribe button, then turn on notification. Check out all the videos and we will notify you when we put a new one up. Thank you and make it a nice day.